When I saw Kenshiro, in the the future episode, like what's coming up next, I just went ballistic. I'm like, oh my god, we can't wait to see this. And then when it sold Jotaro, I was like, ooh, this is a good one because I've seen this match many times before from other shows.
Yeah.
One of them, most notably, 1 Minute Melee did it, where it wasn't a research battle; it was just an actual battle. And we've seen Kenshiro on DBX not long ago.
Ugh.
We don't talk
with-
about that one. No.
I wasn't a big fan of I wasn't a big fan of the animation on that one. But I would agree that yes, even though how powerful Saitama might be, he can still be succumb to his pressure points. So, but anyway, to take Kenshiro seriously for a death battle is like really a treat for me because I get to see one of my favorite anime characters of all
Yeah.
time doing battle, going against someone that's almost similar to him, which is Jotaro. So, but to be honest with you, I've heard of Jotaro. I'm not too intimate with him because I haven't really seen much of JoJo Bizarre Adventure. I've played
Right.
the games before, but I've done a little bit of digging on getting to know more about who Jotaro really is and what he's capable of doing. And this might be a very close fight between these two.
I'm not sure if I agree with that one.
I agree. I feel that because I know some people's gonna say, well, Kenshiro's not a stand user, so he can't.
That's
How
not-
can he
okay.
see? Well,
Oh,
go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
What
I'll
you
let
gonna
you go. I was gonna get into my what I think is going to happen, what I think should happen here, but I'll let you go.
All right, but like I know some people's gonna say, well, how can Kenshiro see the stand? Star Platinum because only stand users can actually see other stands. But I'm like, well,
Yeah.
Kenshiro can sense aura, so I was thinking like, well, he'll be able to sense Star Platinum where he's at because he's also able to like, even blindfold, he can fight an army by himself just by
Right.
feeling their aura and hearing their heartbeat. So I believe he can still fight Star Platinum. Will it be hard for him to get to Jotaro to touch him? Definitely. But
It's
in terms of strength, I think it's still kind of close in a way, but one of them is gonna slip. I feel.
The whole seeing Star Platinum thing. It's kind of a similar thing to Kurama and Naruto in Naruto
Right.
versus Ichigo. Kurama could sense Ichigo's presence. Naruto's seen his soul before. In a certain transformation, he can fight clones that exist on another plane of existence. It's a similar thing here. And that actually leads me into another reason why Kenshiro could still see Star Platinum, is that is his ability called Muso Tensei, which basically turns him into a stand.
It's like the power of nothingness,
Pretty much. He can, so basically he can still, basically with Muso Tensei, he can see and fight Star Platinum. And this is where I get into what I think should happen here. Jotaro is screwed. He's giga screwed. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, the way I see it, the advantages that these two have are massive. They're so clear cut in which one has which. Like, Jotaro has speed because he's got the whole faster than the light stuff. He has time stop, which we'll get into in a second.
Oh wait, he has time stop? I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
Yes.
but he can't use it too much though, because if he uses it too much, it stops his heart.
It puts
Which
a
is
it,
a strain on his body.
yeah, it puts a massive strain on his body. It can literally only last like 5 seconds. It's literally one of the worst time stops I've ever seen in my entire life.
I would agree. That
right.
sounds
I
kind
mean,
of
with the series with Dio, I mean, it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, Dio can spam time stops. Jotaro cannot. Like, Jotaro could probably use it like once in an entire fight, and he's probably not going to do it again. So Jotaro has speed and time stop. The thing is, Kenshiro has like literally everything else.
Mostly experience, because
Yeah.
he like even if he's facing someone like a martial arts that he's never seen before, he'll pick it up.
Yeah.
And know exactly how to counter it. There was one battle against one of the Fists of the South Star. I forgot his name. I think it was Salzar, I believe.
I can-
I don't remember, but anyway, his organs were reversed because when he first
Ow.
fought him, he pretty much tried to touch every single pressure point that's gonna kill him, but it didn't kill him because all of his organs were reversed. So pretty much his heart was on the other side, on his right side.
How?
Everything was reversed, and then he learned. I think he learned, if I remember correctly, he learned by hearing his heart. That wait a minute, his heart's on the other side. That means his pressure points are reversed. So he learned from there that he could touch the right pressure points on the right sides, and that's how he beat Salzar. And many times he's fought many other fighters with different martial arts backgrounds and picks it up and learns how to counter it. He's like you could say he's almost like a Goku, like a genius in combat. Like he'll pick it up, he'll pick up what kind of strategy you have and then exploit that. But at the same time, Jotaro is a strategist himself. He's a good strategist, but in terms of like the fighting experience compared to Kenshiro, not so much, because we're talking about a master of an art that only one can be master of. Like no one else can be a master of Hokuto Shinken.
The other thing too is that people like to bring up, oh, but like he can't see or affect Star Platinum because he can't. Yeah, which we've brought up before. Muso Tensei bodies that. The other thing too is that this is something that most Jotaro supporters, for some reason, don't like to talk about. Is that it's clear in JoJo that whatever happens to your stand happens to you.
Exactly. Definitely.
So if you get like let's say if you get like if your stand gets electrocuted or something, you're now going to get electrocuted. Like if your stand loses an arm or something, you're now going to lose that arm.
So quick question, say if Kenshiro did the pressure points on the stand, will that also affect Jotaro?
Yes.
I would imagine so. Like if he was able to hit the stand with a pressure point, I would imagine he would be able to like feel everything that happened to it.
And that's the big thing here. That's the big thing that's kind of making me say, oh, okay, yeah, Kenshiro's winning this. And then, okay, so he's going to go Muso Tensei, and then he's going to, okay, he literally has to hit either Jotaro or Star Platinum once, and that's it. Kenshiro literally has, like, with being stronger than, like, not only is the pressure points a thing, but Kenshiro is literally stronger than Jotaro or Star Platinum's durability and strength. Like, way stronger. So, combine those two together, all he has to do is just hit Jotaro or Star Platinum once, and it's game over.
All he has to do is just tap into that other 70% of his strength, and
yeah, like
that's all he
this is a classic case of one is fast, but one is super strong.
The other battle I think you were talking about, Brobuscus, the one I was mentioning to you.
Oh yeah.
It's yeah.
Yeah. The difference though,
would you believe?
Huh?
No, I was gonna mention something about Kenshiro's durability. I don't know if everyone knew about this one, but would you believe that a skyscraper fell on top of him and the skyscraper was supported? It didn't like collapse. It just stood on his head and just gave way. No bullshit.
And Kenshiro was just like, haha, no.
Yep, you're not dying today.
And he can also ignore pain too.
I'm saying that doesn't make him unkillable by any means, but he's not going to feel much of anything.
Right.
Because there were many times where someone shot an arrow to his chest, didn't even flinch. All he did was just grab the arrow, took it out of his chest, threw it away, grabbed the person that shot him, picked his head up, and just crushed it like a grape.
All right.
And there was another time where he fought his brother Jaggy. Jaggy picked up this big boulder, hit it on the top of Kenshiro's head, did not flinch, not even once. He still bled. He didn't even flinch. He just he gets hit his head, and he's like, you don't understand that you're a dead man. Killed his brother right there.
Yeah.
The moment he says, you're already dead, you're dead.
Pretty much. Which that's literally all Jotaro is gonna hear. Like Kenjiro's just gonna say that, and then Jotaro's just dead. Like his head's just gonna
I really hope that's.
like explode. It's crap, but I bet that'd be funny.
I hope they say. I hope he says it in the episode. You're already dead.
Oh, if they don't, if he doesn't, it's such a missed opportunity.
Yes.
Then that brings up the question: is there going to be like voice acting, like, or are there going to be like Japanese titles?
This sounds like.
On one hand, I hope
they do.
Yeah, on one hand, I hope so, but on the other hand, most of their famous lines are better in Japanese. I hate Japanese subbed animes, but yeah, this time
they might use voice clips from the show.
Yeah.
Especially when he says you're already dead, they're probably gonna use that.
Or Jotaro saying like Zowardo or something or some crap like that. I don't really like JoJo as much. JoJo has like the weirdest attack names ever. It's weird.
You know what I think JoJo supporters are gonna say? That JoJo is actually stronger because Star Platinum can destroy diamonds with his mouth.
Right.
Something like that.
Okay, see, here's the...
I'm like thinking, but I'm thinking like, well, that's jawstring. We're talking about striking string. I mean, it's still impressive. Don't get me wrong, but majority of humans have a lot of more jaw strength than they have arm strength anyway.
Although to support,
he's not gonna go up and bite Kenshiro. Like what? What do you?
Yeah, to support that feat though, I'm gonna actually say that that's actually a legit thing. But to prove its consistency, Star Platinum actually, I think he was up against like a giant like cage of teeth, and they were said to be like as tough as diamonds. And what did Star Platinum do? Just punch right the crap through it. But that's still not as good as anything Kenshiro has done. The other thing too is that even Kenshiro's other strength feats, they dump on that. So don't matter.
Again, a skyscraper fell on his head and it didn't give way.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
He was also, I think it was like thrown through a bunch of, or like there was like a domino effect of skyscrapers and they just all fell on him and he was like, haha, no.
No. but Kenshiro is a scary dude though.
He is though.
Yeah, it definitely sounds scary enough.
He has abilities where he'll touch a pressure point on you, and it pretty much forces your muscles to contract to the point it breaks your back.
Yeah.
That's how, and he can force you to tell the truth too. You have to tell the truth if you touch a pressure point.
The dude destroyed a tank by attacking its pressure points. Tanks don't have pressure points.
I know.
Like that's not possible, but he did it.
He scares the hell out of me. I don't want to be touched by him, to be honest.
Okay, so basically what we're saying is Jotaro's dead. He's like so dead. That said, now people watching this are probably wondering, what do I want to happen? Because I always go over that first. I don't give a crap, honestly. Like Kenshiro should win, but whether or not like what Death Battle is gonna do just doesn't really. I don't really care anymore.
They have to come up with a really good reason for it, though. They have to come up with a really good reason why Jotaro would win.
If they're gonna give it to Jotaro, they're just gonna say he's faster and Kenshiro doesn't have a stand. That's what I'm calling it now. They're gonna go with that. I'm like, well, okay.
Yeah, but I think strength and experience should trump even speed.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is that a lot of the times when you have like one character that dwarfs in strength, but then you have another character that dwarfs in speed, it kind of brings up the question: does the character that blitz hard have any way of killing the character that dwarfs him in sheer power? In this case, no. Right. In this case, no. Like,
it's kind of like saying the Flash versus Superman, but it doesn't necessarily mean that Flash is going to win automatically because he's faster.
Yeah, Jotaro may be faster, and he has the time stop that lasts 5 seconds, but he's like that's really all he's got in terms of like special like abilities and stuff. Aside from that, it's basically just brute strength, and that's really it. And his brute strength is nowhere near enough to put down Kenshiro. Meanwhile, Kenshiro can just like hit him once, and then his entire body will combust. Like pressure points or not. So yeah, basically, for me anyway, Jotaro's screwed, but I don't care if he wins. Like I'm gonna disagree if he wins, for reasons that we just said. Well, Jotaro should die. Whether he's going to, I don't know. Preference wise, I don't care. I have no preference here.